what's on the TV. So what we came up with for what's on the TV is a show that I absolutely hate.
Yes.
I hate this show,
At least there's passion.
and I'm so addicted to it.
What?
I'm addicted
I
to this
wasn't
show.
expecting that.
This show is called Girls. It's an HBO show. It's called Girls. Um, do me a favor, Sean. I know your computer is going to be running a lot better than mine. If you don't mind pulling up the Wikipedia on that, remind me of who the
All right, what we got?
actresses are.
Girls
on
TV
that
show.
TV show, and oh my God, I cannot stand, and it's supposed to be,
But yet you're addicted to it.
it's because when I first started watching the show, I loved all the characters, and
He just likes looking at the girls. That's
I hate it.
That's really what it is.
There's only one on there. I think she's a daughter of Brokaw. What's that anchor man, that famous news guy, Tim Brokaw?
Oh yeah. I know you're
His
talking about.
daughter is one of she's very, very pretty, but I mean everybody on the show is attractive, and I guess in their own right. But yeah, I know the main star. What's her name? You already got it pulled up. I keep forgetting.
I am looking at it right now. Okay, so it says the main cast is Lena Dunham as
Lena Dunham is the creator and the executive producer and the writer of this show, and she's also the star. Her character, you're supposed to hate her. She's so selfish. She can know that she's being a total pain in the ass and screwing you over and being a hypocrite right in your face as it's happening, and does not care. Her shit is always more important, and I cannot stand people like that. And everybody on this show is like that. This is like the stereotypes for millennials cranked up to like 100. It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life, and it's at the same time it's so awesome. And
you can't stop
watching
it.
I cannot stop watching. I mean, it's bad because the characters are so horrible.
It's like Melrose Place.
And there's people. Oh, even Melrose Place had a lot of redeeming qualities in this character.
I knew you watched Melrose Place.
But I didn't watch Melrose Place. I got addicted to 902. No, I never watched Melrose Place, but I know of the characters. These characters are all horrible. And our boy Kylo Ren, he's also in this show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What's his name?
Yeah,
you got the cast up. What's his name?
Let me see here.
Bad with names, guys. I'm sorry. I got to get better. If I'm going to be a movie critic, we're going to cross over to Adam Driver.
Yeah.
When I first started watching this show, and I don't think this is a pitch to try to get you to watch it. If you don't want to watch it, I'm okay with that. Adam Driver, I couldn't stand him when I first saw him, and I liked everybody else. As it started to move along, I started to love Adam Driver.
You mean when you found out he was in Star Wars, you began to love him?
It was like right before he was cast as on Star Wars, because I didn't know what he was going to be. But it was just his delivery, his passion. He has, he's ex-military, but I think he's a Marine. He's a Marine. He got into acting, and he just has a natural gift. I mean, I don't think he's Broadway trained or nothing. He's just good. He's just good, and he just won me over because he delivers it so well. Yeah, I started to understand his character. His character is an asshole.
Really?
And I mean, he's one of these guys who he doesn't care what people think. He's going to be himself. Even his character is similar to what I think he is like in real life. Like in the show, he's an actor. At first he didn't give a shit about acting. Then he got a gig, and he kind of starts to like it. And while everybody else is in this audition that's in the show, that's kissing the director's ass, he's like, I don't give a fuck about you or this damn movie. And then he tells the director to his face, I don't give a shit about any of this. I don't care. And he gets the part. He's like, we love that all.
Gotta love the enthusiasm, buddy.
Exactly. And then it starts winning me over. Then he became Kylo Ren, and I really loved him. Oh my God, Sean, I don't know where I'm going with this. This show is horrible because the people in this show are horrible people. They are not really relatable. And if you can relate to any of these characters, I don't want to meet you because these people are terrible. Now I think they're supposed to be. And I'm hoping that there's a lesson that they're all going to learn in the end, or at least a meteor is going to come out and kill us all or something, because I don't know how this show is going to end, but it isn't going to be good. And I can't stop watching. I tell myself I'm not going to watch the next episode. I'm not going to. And it still sucks me in because I think at any moment she's going to get shot, and I'm waiting for that because I'm not. If people like this exist, they're getting their asses kicked on a daily basis. I'm sorry. This is
They do exist. That's how it works.
Exactly. These things. Oh my I can't. If you, I know you haven't watched the show.
I don't have HBO.
You gotta okay. If you ever catch any of these episodes, and see what I'm talking about, you could probably YouTube some of these clips. Maybe have a few clips.
Maybe the
just
pilot.
yeah, and see a few of these scenes of this selfishness, the self-centered of and these girls are just so. Oh my God, they're unrelatable. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. I had a thought, and I've been thinking about this since I saw him in Star Wars, but for some reason it just never came up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that if in the very unlikely, but you never know because he's very famous and controversial and he's kind of like a generation ago, but I always thought that if they ever made a movie about Marilyn Manson, that Adam Driver would be a great Marilyn Manson. Just the look on his face, the way his body type is and the way his face looks. I was like, dude, he needs to play Marilyn Manson. I don't know why, but like that was my first thought when I saw him. I was like, dude, he could play Marilyn Manson.
I would co-sign on that only because I know he's a great actor. I would love to see him in the makeup. I would love to see how he pulls it off. And oh wow, a Marilyn Manson movie would be so controversial.
I know he's fucked up.
I could see it coming. I could see it on Netflix.
It wouldn't get a big. It would be an indie movie, but it would be cool to learn a little bit about the guy behind the makeup, the man behind, and actually supposedly he really just does wear that fucking makeup.
And the thing is, for Marilyn Manson movie to come out and be good, to be a hit, it would have to either be an indie.
Right.
Or they would just have to go for it and make it huge.
Huge.
See what would happen? Because I don't see an in between like a $50 million or $60 million rated R budget for that. I just can't see it.
They're not going to do
question: does his ex? And I don't know how we got, but I'm on this topic now. Here's the question: does his ex-wife play herself? You remember who he married? The girl from Charmed.
Yes. Yeah.
I play herself.
The brunette.
Yeah. Does she play herself in the movie? That's the question.
Absolutely. Yeah, but not put him Adam Driver in with her, and it would be crazy.
And make the sex has to be real. This would be a conversation that they would have on Girls. Unfortunately, I mean, this is. But all right, so I'm not. This is me not really giving my stamp of approval, but at the same time, I'm not telling you to not watch it because it does have a lot of great lessons in there. It's pretty much a show telling you how not to act, in my opinion. Or it could be just championing just women of all types and just celebrate all women of all mentality, body shapes, and things like that, and all females are more complicated than we know. I don't know what the lesson is. All I know is some of these people are horrible.
So what you're saying is that you recommend they watch it, but they don't have to like it.
You can watch it, and if you don't give a damn about it after you've seen it for a couple of minutes, I don't blame you. Like if you watch it and love it, I understand. If you watch it and hate it, I understand. That's